What is up, everyone? Yes, 'tis I, your local friendly neighborhood Gingy Beast, back once again for another video with mental health awareness with the Gingy Beast on YouTube. And as always, come on now, we all know the jingle by now. I've got over 200 subscribers. That's like 300,000 to me. What's the jingle? I'm simply trying to create a mental health awareness community YouTube channel for me to help you. Come on, sing it with me, people. For you to help me. Come on, one more time. For all of us to help each other. Ping! Come on, I know I heard a couple of you out there singing it. Anyways, and as always, I am here for Conkuer Clothing. We are always trying to donate to mental health facilities through the sales of our merchandise. Please check us out, Conkuer clothing.com. Yes, here we are on a lovely frigid day in Ottawa, Ontario, where I am presently located today. It is a bit, for lack of a better term, nippy, but it is November. It is to be expected. On here today, I wanted to make this video about 2 months ago. Procrastination is the devil. Procrastination. But, you know, things get in the way. Life happens. Unfortunately, I lost a friend recently, and losing that friend kind of coincides with the topic of this video, the circumstances of his tragedy. So, I mean, I kind of just held off and waited till I was more or less ready to tie it all together. But, yeah. So the video I want to talk about, one of the most popular questions I'm always asked on my Instagram, on my Messenger, on all my platforms on social media for Conkuer Clothing is about sobriety. And it's coincidental also because in September, I became, let's hold them up, 8 sausage fingers. What do you see? 8 sausage fingers? What does that mean? I became 8 years sober. Woo! It's about the high production value you're gonna get here. Anyway, I became 8 years sober in September. So yeah, that was a pretty big deal for me. And yeah, proud of myself. So that is like one of the number one questions I'm always asked. How did I get sober? What was it like? What did I do? What help did I get? Just the process and what did I go through? And I've made a couple videos before about my sobriety, my journey. So, I mean, you can always go back through my videos. Wink, wink. Watch my videos. Like, hit, watch, wink, wink. Look at some of my past videos. I go much more in depth. So check them out. This is just going to be a little shorter, more direct, more to the point of what it takes to get sober. Pretty much the same concept for anything in life is what I'm going to nail it down to. So my story in a synopsis really quickly here. You know, for me, I was more or less, and I'll just get something clear here. I don't preach about sobriety. Sobriety isn't for everybody. Not everyone needs to be sober. Sobriety is necessary for some people. Some people have to get sober to live. Some people don't need it at all. Some people are able to function through life, being able to party, drink, mix that with their professional lifestyle and their family, and have a great, successful, happy life. And I applaud that. I was one of those people that could not mix all that together. I would be dead or in prison if I continued to drink and party. So I needed to get sober. I was one of the people who required sobriety in my life. So, I mean, for myself, after about 4 years of abusing a certain drug and combining that with drinking, because, you know, those two go together like peanut butter and chocolate. Anyway, yeah, I was in severe depression. I was mentally not well. I was emotionally unstable. I was physically not where I should be. And one morning I just woke up. I was in my washroom where I was living at the time, and I looked at my balcony. I looked in the mirror. I looked at the balcony. I looked in the mirror, and it was either use my balcony as my tool for my own demise, or I look in the mirror and realize God gave me a gift, and that was life, and it's time to take advantage of the gift God gave me. So I chose the latter, and I wanted to take advantage of what God gave me and make something of my life. And I did, and I got sober. I cleaned up and made my life change. So what I'm going to break it down to, and getting sober changed my life. It cleansed my soul. Getting sober cleared the clouds away. It made life choices much better. Getting sober, you watch sobriety helps your bank account. Sobriety helps you emotionally, financially, mentally, physically. These are all amazing benefits of sobriety, especially when you require it, such as I did. But the thing about getting sober, and I said this applies to pretty much anything in life, is you have to want it. It has to come from within you. So I didn't go to any rehabs. I didn't go to a detox. I didn't go to a dry out center. And that's not me saying I'm better than anybody, because I didn't use those resources. Those resources are in place for you to use to help you. So by all means, if you are struggling with addiction and you don't think you can pull yourself out on your own, use the resources available to you to help you. Call your friends in your inner circle that you trust. Call a family member that you know has your back. Use the people around you that you know will help you in your time of need. Because remember, during your time of addiction, your addiction affects everyone around you. Remember that. Your addiction affects everybody around you negatively. Not only are you destroying yourself, but you're helping destroy everyone around you in your circle. So you need to use resources to help you break this addiction. So again, those resources are there. They're put in place for you to take advantage of. I did not use any of these things because I really, really put my mindset in gear. I put the discipline in there. I went hermit for 2 years. Literally just went to work. The grocery store would be my outing on a weekend, and the gym. The gym was my social go-to. That was it. But I wanted to get sober. I needed to get sober. I had to achieve sobriety. It came from here. It came from in here, and it was programmed in here. You cannot achieve sobriety if you do not want it. You can talk about it all you want. You can say you're going to do this. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. This is how you're going to do it. This is the way it's going to get done. But you have to want it. It has to come from within you. If you don't have that want, you're going to fail in the rehabs. You're going to walk out of the detox after 2 days. You're going to go to a dry out center and just look around and be like, this isn't for me. But if you want it, you will force yourself to stay in the rehab. You will put yourself into a detox. And you will go to a dry out center and force yourself to stay there until you've completed it. You have to want it. People ask me all the time, like, how did you get sober? It was just wanting it. It was the need. You have to want sobriety as bad as you need air to breathe. I'm going to say that again. You need to want to get sober that bad. You need it that bad. You have to want sobriety that bad. As much so as you need the air to breathe. It has to come from within you. That's it. That's all. You have to want it. It goes with everything in life. That's pretty much all I want to say about sobriety, man. So, unfortunately, I lost a friend recently who it wasn't his time in himself to want it. If he wanted it, it would have happened. And I know it's hard. Getting sober is not easy. I'm not making this sound like it's, you just have to want it and you'll get it. No, I know that. I went through it. It's hard. It's a struggle. You've got to beat yourself down to get through it. I know this. You've got to get rid of toxic friends. You've got to eliminate habits. You've got to stop going to certain places. I know all these things. But once you start to do those things, the clouds start to clear. Day by day, things get easier. Again, you notice the bank account gets a little bit more, I don't know, larger. Mentally, you get healthier. Physically healthier. Emotionally more stable. As the days progress, sobriety becomes less of a challenge to you and such a positive thing to just think about. I don't even have thinking about drinking or partying for me now is an anxiety attack. Like I talk to my friends who are sober like myself. Don't want it. Don't want to think about it. You can make jokes about our past, but like, you know, like the birds chirping at 8 in the morning when you used to leave a party. You know, I just want to go crawl in a hole or, you know, get in a fetal position. I don't ever want to go back to that lifestyle. Sobriety is amazing, especially when you require it. And your family and friends will benefit from it just as much as you. So if you need sobriety, just make sure it's that time, you're ready and you want it. Sure, you might relapse once or twice or so, how many times you need to relapse to get to that point. I relapsed after 300 days. Sober 300 days, thought I deserved to party, went out, partied, relapsed, wanted to off myself. There goes the video. We're never hitting the algorithm. Anyway, went on, wanted to off myself, never looked back after that. Sober 8 years. I know it's hard. You're going to fall down. But if you want it that bad, you'll pick yourself back up. You start over again. You go through with it. You'll get there. You just have to want it. Like anything else in life. So I wish you all the best. If you're someone right now going through this challenge, and if you're someone who's thinking about sobriety, just make sure you're at the right time in your life where you want it that bad, because it'll be a lot easier. Anyways, everybody, that's the Gingy Beast on sobriety for the time being. I want to say take care. I'll try to be on here more frequently. Conkuer Clothing, we always need your support. Check us out, conkuerclothing.com. And stay warm. This is Ginger Summer, I will say that. Anyways, take care, everybody. And peace out.